Nothing holds on to sweat and buildup like locks. Skip wash day too long and you will smell it before you see it. When my locks are especially dirty, I always ensure to twist the hair around the perimeter of my head in a counterclockwise direction. This ensures that the base of the locks is nice and open for a deep clean. An apple cider vinegar rinse is the quickest way to break down dirt, neutralize odor, and refresh the scalp. I do a 1-to-1 ratio or sometimes a 2-to-1 ratio of apple cider vinegar and water and distribute it all over my scalp to ensure that all the sweat, oil, grime, lint, whatever is sitting on my scalp, the apple cider vinegar is breaking it down to ensure that once I get in the shower and start washing my hair, not only is the process a lot quicker, but once I rinse it out, I shampoo a lot less than I would if I do not do this step. I hope that makes sense. You can see the apple cider vinegar doing its job over there, breaking down all the dirt and grime. I let the apple cider vinegar mixture sit in my hair for about 5 minutes before I get into the shower. So I washed my hair, moisturized it. Forgot that I was filming, but this is me doing a 4-strand twist on my locks. So for me, a retwist means that I twisted each and every lock. So technically, to me, this is not a retwist. So I take about 2 strands of locks and I twist them together as one and then retwist them together. If you just ask yourself, won't the hair just mat together if you twist them together? I know. If you're not free-forming your locks, we all work really hard to ensure that the locks are not making friends and becoming one when they're not supposed to. But if the math is mathing, doing 2 at a time will take longer than doing 4 or 5 at a time. I do this to save time, and also I don't retwist my hair at every wash. So this is a great thing to do when you're in between retwists, when the hair is put together and is out of the way, but you didn't have to twist your hair individually. So this is me putting the hair up into a style because every time I do my hair, there is an adjustment period. I'm getting reacclimated to my hair looking a certain way, and I generally don't like my hair in my face unless I'm wearing it down, like the entire hair is down. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is me putting it up in a 2-bun and the rest of it down hairstyle. I don't know what this hairstyle is called. I'm just getting it out of the way. If you're enjoying the video so far, kindly hit the subscribe button. Help your girl become a proper YouTuber, okay? It will be really encouraging to see these numbers go up. Okay, back to the video. So whenever I put my hair up, I always move my head from side to side, do a little movement. You'll see. The hair is done, secure, out of the way. I look cute. Let me rush out of this house. So about 2 days later, I was sitting there watching TV and decided to put my hair up and remembered, hey, remember that video you were doing? Let's add to it. So this is a bun that I call the wrap and tuck bun. I'm going to do a proper tutorial on this in the future. But here we are. I am just literally, you're going to see, I'm going to wrap it around. I'm at the front now, so I'm basically trying to figure out where I want the hair to lay. I usually don't know what's going on in the back because I typically don't do this in front of the mirror. So turning around is just showing you guys, but can I see it while I was doing it? No. So as you can see, I brought the hair around and tucked, and sometimes it will undo some of the ones. You just tuck it back in. I'm going to be quiet so you can just watch me get this hair in place. the hair will be up for a while. The goal is to have it secure, not tugging on my scalp and causing pain and discomfort. I plan to keep all my edges and all my hair for as long as I can. I don't know about you. So no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm jumping, sleeping, turning my head from side to side, the hair should not cause pain. So when I notice an area that is tugging or causing some pinching, I just tug on it in the opposite direction. Of course, hair looks nice when it's pulled nice and taut, but health over looks, okay? Let's add some fun pearl tip pins to take this bun up a few notches. Any style that has my hair out of my face, I'm a happy girl. I once met an acquaintance in a grocery store and she couldn't recognize me because my hair was down. Yeah, I wear my hair up that much. I think this hairstyle might work on braids as well. Like if you twirl it and do the wrap and tuck, I think it will work. The bun kept the locks secure and out of the way for 2 weeks. My locks needed to be washed, so I kept the twist and washed it to cleanse my scalp. I shampooed and did all that stuff with the twist in my hair. And if you're thinking, your hair's gonna get matted, don't worry, it's not. This saves time and preserves the style. Loved it up with some of my hair oil. I've used this hair oil in my hair for 12 years. It's tried and true. It's the perfect blend for natural hair. Everyone in my family use it. The men use it in their beard and their locks as well. It's incredibly moisturizing. I wrapped the twist around themselves to create Bantu knots, and the ones in the back I didn't bother redoing, but once I got to the front, I chose to take them out and redo them so the front of the hair could be nice and neat. Bantu knots were one of my favorite lock styles when my hair was much shorter, but on longer hair, it takes a little bit more finesse to get the hair secured. So things like braiding the hair before wrapping it ensures that the hair is all in place as opposed to doing it on loose hair. I hope that makes sense, because when I do Bantu knots on loose hair, I'll have to twirl the hair and twirl the hair and twirl the hair, and that sometimes creates tension, and I'm very anti-tension when it comes to my hair. So yeah, this is a good way to do it. Twist up a few locks and then wrap it around to create a Bantu knot, or braid the hair, then wrap it around to create a Bantu knot. But when the hair was short, all I had to do was just grab a few locks, twirl it around, and Bantu knots anyways. Ended up wearing the locks in this Bantu knot for about 10 days before taking it out. And this hairstyle was quite perfect again because it was out of sight and out of mind. I didn't have to worry about it. They were quite hectic to sleep in, but when you unravel the twist, make sure to carefully separate the locks to avoid matting and friends making. If you skip this part and wash your hair with the roots doing that twisted thing, then it will create matting. I hope that makes sense. Because I knew I would be doing this separating motion here, I don't worry about the matting. I do this often and that hasn't been an issue. The curls were bouncy and full from the twist and the Bantu knot combination. This was a very interesting curl pattern. I really love it when I first take my hair out, but it mostly lived in a bun. Lock care is about working smarter, not harder. Try stretching your styles and reducing manipulation. Your locks will thank you for it. Subscribe and stay tuned for more ways to keep your crown thriving. Thank you.